Welcome back to I Wani Hug That Gator. In the last part of this series, we suffered through one of the worst endings we could have possibly experienced. And I don't blame a lot of you who didn't want to relive it. However, as I promised, we are going to play through all 4 endings on this channel from 1 through 4. In order to do this, I will have to go back through the game and make some very specific choices in order to guarantee each one. Now, there will be some dialogue and moments that are slightly different depending on the choices made. However, I will not be showcasing these as they are not overall relevant to the story or any of the endings, and will just make the pacing of the video a bit weird. There is one moment that we will showcase as it is required for the 4th ending, but we will wait until the 4th ending to showcase that. I really just want to keep these videos focused on the endings themselves as much as possible. With that in mind, however, I feel I should let you know that I do have a VODs channel where you can view the entire, unedited versions of these videos if you wanted to see my reactions to these moments. Just want to remind anyone who's enjoying this series so far to please leave a like on the video, and subscribe if you aren't already. Anywho, forgive the extended intro, please enjoy the video. Move to speak, but an overwhelming feeling of exhaustion falls over me as I recount the events of the last few days. While Mia was completely out of line the whole way through, it's true that we've landed in ending 2. Yay! While Mia was completely out of line the whole way through, it's true that we provoked her into doing what she did. If we had just come to Scalar about this earlier, none of this would have happened. So doesn't that put some of the blame on us? I look over at Mia, who's currently staring at me with an intimidating glare. I quickly shift my gaze to Ben, who seems to be offering me a supportive smile. Fine, I don't want to make this any bigger than it already is. I only blinded Mia with the camera flash because I thought she was hurting Olivia. We were scared, so we ran away, and there wasn't any time to explain the situation. It was just a big misunderstanding, Mrs. Scalar. That's all. Right. As Scalar considers my explanation, Ben shifts towards me and pats me on the back. His gesture of support is contrasted by the evil grin painted on the face of the Crimson Devil towering behind him. We all stand in silence as we await a verdict. Ahem. In addition to the report itself, our Idacon left behind is an account of what happened. In it, he describes Mia's actions as openly hostile and intentional. Could you blame her? She couldn't see anything, and she was in a lot of pain. In either case, it seems both parties are in agreement as to what happened. Idacon didn't mention a motive. Oh, is it the same thing? Now, I'd like to give the benefit of the doubt, especially at a time like this, but given the extent of the destruction, I don't feel I can do that. It would bring me no greater relief than to have you off my mind for a few days, Miss Moretti. Whoa. But given both of your classmates' statements, you may not fully be to blame. I think a week of Saturday detentions to assist with cleaning up the hallway is in order. Huh? Miss Scalar, if I may. The principal sighs and nods. I spoke with the janitors about it. They all agreed that it would be done in a single day if they have enough hands. Right. In that case, Mia, Inko, you'll both get 1 Saturday detention to help repair the hallway. Okay. Well, I guess that's that. I guess that's it. No Mia here. Interesting. Damn it, I've never gotten detention before, but I find it hard to care that much. Anyway, I just want to go home or go see Olivia again. Inko, are you okay? My head turns half-heartedly towards Ben. No, not really. Look, man, I'm really sorry for what happened back there. But thanks for helping me out. I didn't want to make a big deal out of this since Mia and Olivia are both struggling. Speaking of Olivia, is she doing alright? She's at home now. Well, you want to comfort her. She's going through a lot right now. You think I don't know that? I know you are, too. You could use each other, especially after what happened. I'm already going to see her after school. That's good. I have to go, but thanks again, Inko. You really did me a solid here. President cuts off my view before sitting right next to me. Oh, interesting. Okay. Hey, you alright, Inky? You were kind of out of it at lunch. For a moment, I considered telling Damien about what happened, but honestly, the last thing I want to do is bring this sort of drama into what I consider my safe haven. Yeah, I'm alright, Damien. Just had a rough time at school and hoping to take my mind off it. Ah. That's pretty understandable. I mean, what, with everything that's been going on and all? If you only knew. In an attempt to comfort me, Damien pats my shoulder. Tell you what, I'll finish up my homework and then we can chill over a game of Rock Ring or something. That sound good? Yeah, that sounds good. Sweet. Olivia's room is just a couple steps away, and each one stirs the butterflies even more. Once I reach it, I feel like I'm in the shadow of a colossal monolith. Come on, Inko, you just gotta knock. Damn it, just lift up. Stop shaking! I'm awake, Uncle Randy. It's me, Olivia. I hear a quiet shuffling before Olivia speaks up, more loudly this time. Inko? Yeah, are you? Okay? Decent? Damn you, brain. Can I come in? Yeah, just watch your step. Watch my step. My hand is still shaking as it makes contact with the knob. Well, she's audible. With a deep calming breath, the butterflies finally start slowing down and I'm able to push the door open. And see blackness. Olivia? I have to take my sunglasses off in an attempt to see through the darkness better. Olivia? The heck happened in here? Why is it so dark? I make out Olivia's shape in her bed. It's a long story. Come, sit on the bed. Don't you have a lamp? Can't you turn it on? I don't want to ruin it. Is darkness really that necessary for whatever this is? Yes. Alright, jeez. I take a few careful steps forward. I stub my toe on the edge of the bed. I fall forward onto it, crunching into something. Shit, Inko. You alright? Yeah. I have a better view now. Olivia sits in the middle of her bed, wrapped in her blanket. Surrounding her are piles and stacks of her old drawings and sketchbooks through the years. They're arranged in rings around her. And I've fallen onto the outer ring. Whoops. Oh crap, sorry. Get up, get up! I carefully lift myself back up. There's not too much damage. Olivia shoos me off that part of the bed. What is all this? Actually, how is it so dark to begin with? Don't you have a wind? I can explain. After you left, I had some time to really think. It was just me and my thoughts alone. Maybe a little too alone. Something within me just needed to come out. I just felt this need to... Well, I was inspired to do this. Some act of defiance against the world or something. I'm still figuring it all out. I feel kind of bad now just leaving you alone here. Sorry. I could have called out sick or something. There's no need to feel bad though. I really needed this. Because after I got everything set up, I got to thinking and I had all day to do it. I can put a lot of effort on me. Put in a lot of effort on me. You wouldn't be proud of me throwing a pity party for myself. Ah. So, all this, I'm getting it out my system. They're called performance pieces when someone does this sort of thing. It's all I can do, but think is it... It's all I can do, but I think it's enough. A performance piece. Olivia, this is amazing. You're able to keep striving onwards with your work. Thanks. I mean it. You're not missing a beat, not letting what happened get you down. And here I've been all day, all gloomy. I admire it. I guess you're right. That's one way of looking at it. You want to come out the living room? No, I think I want to stay here a while longer. It still hurts. Alright. I squeeze her hand and head back to a door. I'll be out here for a while then. He nods and shuts the lamp off again. I shut the door and sit back on the couch. Performance piece? I never would have thought of that. Man, that really is something else. Inky! Hey, Vinny. I wave at Vinny and Damien, the two brothers entering the living room from behind me. I guess their room is back there. Man, I have great time. Do I have great timing or what? I take a moment to consider what he means when Vinny plants himself right in front of the television and begins pulling something from the cabinet underneath. Oh? You mean it's game time then? Yeah, man, it's game time. The controller is tossed into my lap and I marvel at just how large it is. Thanks, Damien. But I'm not much of a gamer. In fact, I've never actually played anything more than some Flash games online. Nah, it's cool. We could play something simple till you get used to it, or... I don't want to be a bother, Damien. I'll be fine just watching for now. That's weird, Inky. You're weird. Bro, chill. Give Inko some time. He'll be playing once he sees how awesome it is. The young boy nods and focuses back on the screen. The screen flashes to a menu screen of some kind. Reclining deeper into the couch, I allow my mind to drift. I don't know how long my brain was off, but only that it came back when I heard the telltale noise of a door hinge opening. Looking in the direction of the noise, I see Olivia on her knees, casually shuffling along the floor to the couch. Hey, Olivia. The game pauses when I say that, and the two brothers also wave at her. She actually gets out of her room? What? Hey guys, dinner ready yet? Hey, oh, sorry. Hey guys, dinner ready yet? Almost, little ace. Randy's shout came from the kitchen. When did he get there? Man, I must have spaced out for a while. A quick check on my phone says I'd been in deep thought for at least an hour. Ooh, okay, the fish is ready, you guys. Fish? But I didn't hear any cooking. I don't smell anything. You kids coming? Just a sec. On the dining room table sits a silver tray covered in raw fish, wasabi, bottles of soy sauce, and slices of ginger. Ever have sashimi, Inko? Many times, actually. My family orders stuff like this on the weekends a lot. Hey, that's great to hear. Well, don't just stand there. Feel free to join us. I eagerly take a seat, starting to feel slightly rejuvenated. Nice. Everyone begins to pass out plates to one another, and we all pluck pieces of salmon from the tray and place them onto our plates. 5 minutes in, and everybody is enjoying the fish. I can't help but notice everybody else is eating properly, though. They soak their fish in soy sauce, and the ginger seems to be eaten at random rather than used as a palate cleanser. To just wantonly eat this delicious meal like that. I raise my voice to get the attention of everybody at the table. You do not. Why? You know you're supposed to be using the wasabi and soy sauce at the same time, on the same piece of fish, right? On opposite sides like this. I offer a demonstration. No kidding. Good to know. And the ginger slices are supposed to be eaten between pieces as a way of cleansing your palate and aiding digestion. Come on, who has the time? Who has the time? Plus, I like the taste. If you're going to eat traditional food, you should eat it the right way. Damien smirks at me, and I can tell neither he nor Vinny has bothered to listen to what I have to say. What's wrong? We're not at a restaurant, Inko. Let them eat however they want. But the correct way ensures a balanced flavor. Maybe, but there's no accounting for taste, you know? Technique is the most important part of food like this. In some cases, it's even deadly if you don't follow careful instructions. Ever heard of fungu sashimi? It's made from pufferfish. If you don't prepare it right, it can be deadly. Good thing we're not eating pufferfish then. Well, yeah, but it's the idea behind it. You're welcome to eat it however you want. Just let us enjoy the food, okay? Fine. Livy gives me an earnest smile before returning to her fish. It's a little disappointing to hear, especially since they don't get to eat this kind of food very often. Yeah, alright. After dinner, Olivia and the Payne brothers and I are all back in the living room. On the TV screen, 2 large robot-looking figures fight one another with automatic weapons. No one bothered to keep track of time. We were all too enraptured by the pixelated entertainment before us, which is how I missed my last chance home. Mrs. Payne didn't look too upset, though. In fact, I think they expected me to spend the night again. Excuse me. Especially with how Randy had been so quick to pull out some blankets and pillows for me. So how are you feeling? I really enjoy spending time with everyone like this. Thank you for being here, Inko. I feel a lot better knowing you're with me. Her palm wraps around my left hand, and I give her a reassuring smile. In all honesty, I should probably go to bed now. I don't want to be tired and sad, you know? Yeah, I get it. Well, you could always join me in my room. I couldn't. Randy would kill me. You're right. Yeah, you're right. You want to help me up? Oh yeah, sure. With some careful movements and support of her tail, I help Olivia shuffle herself towards her room. I narrowly avoid stubbing my toe again as I set her down on the bed, and she quickly wraps herself in blankets. See you in the morning, Inko. You too. I quickly make my exit and close the door behind me, eager to hide the growing blush on my face. At this rate, I don't think I'll ever get used to this whole romance thing. Inky! Oh god, Vinny. Morning, Vinny. I check out my phone, says it's 7:30. 4 hours too early. The TV flickers to life and Vinny starts flicking through the channels at a speed only he can comprehend. Morning, Inko. Sorry about the wake-up call, it's Vinny's favorite season. Winter? Hockey. Vinny cheers loudly, and I look to the screen to see a player being brutally slammed into a protective glass of ice rink. Ah. Is Olivia up yet? Damon shrugs. Probably not. You guys were up pretty late last night. Plus, it's the weekend. Best to just let her sleep off the food coma. She'll come out of her room eventually. Fair enough. As much as I would enjoy sleeping in as well, Damien and Vinny have taken occupancy over my pseudo-bed. There is the recliner just next to us, but I'm not going to defile what must be Randy's throne. May as well stay up then, I guess. Mind if I get a bowl of cereal? Help yourself, amigo. Hear the nearby door creak open. Out crawls a tired gator, rubbing her sleep from her eyes. She helps herself up onto the couch. Morning, sleepyhead. Morning, Livia. Livia's eyes still closed, mumbles out what sounds like a good morning. Sleep well? Kinda. Couldn't fall asleep until 2 in the morning. Damien and Vinny start shouting in victory at the... Oh, Damien poggers! As the home team gets the final score. What a slap shot. Heard the excitement in the room. Watching hockey again? Sophia settles herself into the recliner, opening up her laptop. Ah, on the school's weekly... Oh, the school's weekly newsletter just came in. Turn down the volume, Damien. Alright, first basketball this game this Friday against the Tailspikes. Yeah. Damien, I got it covered, Mom. Liz is helping me out. I hope so. Seniorists won't be tolerated here. Oh, this is interesting. To all our students, you are invited to St. Hammond's High School's winter formal. Damien yawns and stretches his arms behind his back. Yeah, some event for seniors they got every year. Basically a dance, but more fancy. It's like the biggest event of the year. You know, next to graduation or prom or whatever. I don't think any of my previous schools ever did something like this, just regular dances. Immerse yourself in the... Yeah. Well, it seems like you three have something to look forward to next month. Mrs. Payne closes her laptop and with a smile and sets it aside. Mom, it's about that time. She gasps and checks the clock on the wall. I nearly forgot. Vinny, get your kimono on. I'll start the car. Oh yeah, of course. He has karate lessons, but he couldn't go before because he was sick trying to do something for Olivia. Man, that's so sad, man. It's called a gi, Mom. I'll probably be running some errands while he's at karate practice, so I'll be out until dinner. Well then. Damien switches on switches on some game and slumps in his familiar position on the recliner in mere seconds. I don't even know how he keeps track of the blur on the blur of colors on screen. I feel like it's going to give me a seizure if I look too hard. So you two are going together and smooching, right? A powerful crushing force attempts to pulverize my fingers into mulch. Oh my god, Damien, you can't just start a conversation like that. Livia's hand relents and leaves my palm feeling tender. Relax, I'm joking. Sorta. Your arm's around her shoulder and all. When did that get there? I go to remove it, but Olivia holds on tight. Ah, see, it's already so much better. Yeah, well, you plan on going to the winter formal with Liz? God, this is ending too. I look forward to 3 and 4 now. Hell yeah, why wouldn't I? You, well, the formal, I don't. Well, I mean, I'm still stuck at home, you know? Crap, yeah, you know when you'll get your replacement chair? Could be a week, could be longer. The mail system around here is annoying. Jeez. Hey, I'll come visit every day after school. Aw, thanks. Still, that's at least a week of her not stepping foot outside. Damien was only half joking about us going to the winter formal, and that's definitely a good idea. Actually, I turn to Olivia and give her my undivided attention. Yes? Well, I was thinking... Right, so this is... Okay, so this is an ending where basically Olivia... we do everything Olivia wants to do, right? I was thinking. You and me and all. My head tilts in confusion. Yes? A frustrated growl emanates from her clenched jaw. You, me, somewhere together. What? As her annoyance grows visibly on her face, I can't help but shy away. I fear she's going to snap. Whoa! My back hits the rug on the floor roughly as Olivia hovers over me on her hands and knees. Okay, so she's pinned us to the floor. You, me, together, go somewhere. Like a date? Yes! Oh, well, we are a couple now, and so this would be a regular thing, right? Sure, yeah, a date sounds good. Tail waves happily behind her, and her annoyed face finally melts away into smug satisfaction. So, where do you want to go then? Ooh, I've got some ideas. Okay. And you'll definitely love them. Of course. And I promise it won't be anything crazy expensive. I don't mind, Olivia. Great. She lowers herself onto me, wrapping her arms around me in a powerful hug that threatens my lungs and spine. I do my best to return the hug, but at best it comes as me kind of petting her back with both hands. It seems to be enough, though, as I feel the rumbling purr she emits. That's so cute. Ahem. Shut up, we're having a moment, Damien. Yeah, a moment in the living room. Didn't you two have it on your actual date? No, I'm making up for lost time. What? Nothing. You shut up too. Okay, I like this. No, I like this. I like this a lot. I'm too busy enjoying the feeling of her purring atop me anyway. Oh, that's... See, Olivia just sent me a new doodle. was nice having you over. Despite the coldness in the house, Olivia's message brings some warmth to my heart. I had fun. Hopefully I can come over again soon. Still figuring out where we can go for our day. Take your time, we have at least a week. Once Friday finally comes around again, though, I find myself lounging on the Payne's couch with Olivia. Initially, she had called me over to show off her new wheelchair. And who was I to say no? Look at her! Ah! Watching her do donuts in the living room till she was exhausted was certainly entertaining, and a good demonstration of how nice her new chair was. But now it's sat abandoned in the middle of the room while Olivia sprawled across the rest of the couch with her head laid across my lap. My hand comes across her back, eliciting more of those sweet gator purrs of hers. Ah! But the relaxing mood ends when the purrs stop and she speaks up. I've been thinking of our date, Inko. Oh? Do tell. The annual Volcaldera Modernist Expressionist Art Showcase. Oh, Jesus Christ. I've only been there a few times with Idacon on school trips. I figured we could check it out. Modernist, Expressionist, can't even envision what that style would be like. Huh, it certainly does sound experimental. I know, I can't wait to see what kind of new ways people have to express their ideas. I'd love to see if I could meld it into my own work. The thirst for artistic knowledge is certainly commendable. Yeah, sure, that sounds like fun. Perfect, trust me, Inko, it'll be a great experience for the both of us. I'm excited to see it. Inko, over here! Olivia waves me over after we spot each other. Hey, Olivia. Inko, did you get my text? Yes, all 50 of them. You already know which stop we're getting off at. I have it memorized. I scouted out the whole place online. It's not far from Southall Caldera, Southall Caldera Central. Heck yeah. Anything in particular you're looking forward to seeing? Yeah. It said this place has a whole section dedicated to expressionism. Uh-huh. You don't know what that means, do you? Nope, I just click pretty pictures with my magic expensive talent box. Alright. I'll tell you the absolute basics. The art genre is for dummy, goofy, silly, little silly billies. God, that's your worst one yet. Hush. Olivia smiles to herself, gathering her thoughts. Modernism tends to be more abstract, so you're going to see a lot of attempts at high concept stuff. Some of it is going to be to completely miss the mark, so don't think too hard about the meaning. If you don't get the gist of it in less than a minute, chances are it's just pretentious. Right, I'll keep that in mind. Okay, so expressionism is an art form. As an art form, is it focused on evoking specific emotions or feelings in the viewer, and as a predominantly post-war style, it really strives to capture the visual elements of disassociation, fear, and even death. At least I remember it's being pulled off the hand by the train. Alright, we're close. Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you for going with me. Yeah, no problem. Come on, we got all day, and I'm not wasting a second of it. Olivia drags me out of the metro down the custom-paved walkway. Yeah, this is what I mean. It's very much Inko not doing anything and Olivia doing everything. Which is fine. It's a better turn of events, you know? Excuse me. Olivia jabs her finger at a building ahead of us on the walkway. Surrounded by a wide open field stands a vaguely modernist-looking building. Or modest-looking building. Yeah, no, modernist. The structure and overall design, blah, blah, blah. And the door doesn't budge. Huh. Olivia impatiently tries pulling the door open again, trying to jerk it open. It clunks uselessly. What the fuck? Olivia, the sign. It opens at 10. My phone says it's only 9:30. But she's interrupted by a low rumbling noise and a dusting of red blooms on her cheeks. Olivia? Did you just wake up and rush to the metro without breakfast? Yeah. Well, I can't blame you. I was excited and forgot to eat as well. Sorry. Don't be sorry. Local cafe just across the street. I gesture at it. Come on, let's get out of the cold. Okay. Olivia was doing a great job of ignoring the chills, but she gave a deep sigh of relief once we entered the warm cafe. We order breakfast with hot chocolate and take a seat near the window. Olivia takes her first warm sip and melts into her chair. For a while, we just rest quietly. One other reason I wanted to go here. I need to give a speech at the formal. For Idacon, something that'd make him proud. Something that'd do him justice. Oh. I heard some of his earlier work ended up here. I wanted to see it. That's a very thoughtful idea, Olivia. You really think it's that here? It better be. It better be. Olivia blows into her hot chocolate, and then takes a deep, careful sip. Hey, stay still a second. Oh yeah, Do that again. I want to save this. Ah, the red creeps back across her cheeks. The coloring only enhances the potential shot before me. Dude, fuck yeah! This ending's so much better! It's weird, Enko, you're being weird. Though she said that, Olivia does return to savoring the warm drink slowly. It's as far as her it's as her lips finally touch against the cup that the shot is perfect. My camera clips and rackets her session, capturing the entire moment of her delicate sip. Even her soft sigh after and the scarlet on her cheeks growing more and more and... Inko? Sorry, Liv. Got the shot. Returning to the table, I turn the display her way so she can see the best of the 15 shots. Ha! Her face practically explodes with embarrassment as she draws her hoodie up to hide it. You look great, Olivia. Do you really think so? Absolutely. You're more photogenic than you think, Olivia. With an annoyed huff, she pulls her hoodie back. You suck at compliments, Inko. Even as she said that, her smile speaks even louder. Olivia looks back out again. Is that... Oh yes, people are going in. Come on, let's go. I nod and put my things away. Olivia's already out the door while I throw her trash out. Although for real this time, art gallery, here we come. Alright, they got sculptures over that way, and those are cool, but what I'm looking for is the regular painting halls. It should be... Looks around a bit and jams a finger down a corridor. Oh, that way! This is really fun. We definitely got to make this a reoccurring thing. Hooray! At some points, Olivia stops and talks with one of the other visitors. She's actually hitting it off pretty good, introducing herself. She even gets to make a couple connections to local artists. A few even give her a business card. What? Okay. Didn't know artists use those. Eventually, we take a break in the main hall. Even the benches here are sleek. So far, all the modern art stuff have been, to be honest, they felt like absurd jokes. Between very questionably shaped statues to just objects glued onto hanging canvases, it's all just bizarre to me. So, no luck? Nope. We watch a small group bickering before a stone relief of a toilet. A very nice toilet, but still. My foot jostles Olivia's empty chair before us, which we've used as a makeshift table for all our stuff. Say, Inko. There's a glint of mischief in her silver eyes. She motions me close and whispers her idea into my ear. I feel my own mischievous grin start to form. With a nod of agreement, my hands reach for the handlebars of Olivia's chair. Oh no. 10 minutes later. Must be a statement against modern industrial pharmaceutical companies. Oh, they put their chair as one of the art things, have they? No. Clearly a display of the isolation of the average artist today. Our makeshift hand puppets drop as we laugh, watching as a pair of suit-wearing 30-somethings debate over my camera, sat in Olivia's wheelchair on the other end of the room. On the other end, in the front of a blank section of wall, a lone wheelchair sits with a camera carefully placed in its seat. It was Olivia's idea. She's a genius. Every few minutes, a patron will come waltzing down the hall and pause to stare at it, like it's the most profound thing they've ever seen. Even some journalists looking guy took a knee to get a picture of it. It took all we had not to burst into laughter. You okay? Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. Sorry we haven't found what you were looking for yet. It's fine, I'm still seeing a lot of neat stuff. It does kind of suck it's probably not here, though. Yeah, I hear you. You got some new buddies, I saw. Yeah, we're not the only artists here right now. One of them was here to check her work since it was recently displayed. Wow. There's a lot of great stuff here. Nice, I'm glad. I really like the... Whoa. Hi. How you doing? Oh, what have we here? It's an older woman who called out to us, approaching with a serpentine look in her eye. Wait, ma'am, would you be... Olivia's excited words are cut off by the well-dressed woman now standing right before us and sporting a simple smile. Yes, Elena Scarborough. I own and operate this gallery. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Miss Scarborough. The rehearsed words come out so easily, all those garden parties I'd attended having helped me learn the proper etiquette. I'm incognito, and she's Olivia Halford. You two are awfully long. Are you two on a date? Yes, ma'am. Why here of all places? What piqued your curiosity, if I may ask? I'm working towards becoming a photographer myself, and today was all Olivia's idea. I can see that DSLR you have certainly brings back some memories. Olivia straightens her posture with confidence. I'm an aspiring artist, Miss Scarborough. Please, Elena is just fine. Right, Elena. I wanted to learn more about the current art world. And there's a particular art piece I'd like to see here. Elena nods. Is there anything here by a Trent Idekin? Idekin? That's definitely a unique name. One I haven't heard in a long time, and one I couldn't possibly forget. You mean... Yes, I'm certain we have some work from him still around. Would you like me to lead the way? Yes, please. I believe it's a bit far on the other end of the facility. I can see how it'd be easy to miss. It's a bit hidden away in one of the smaller rooms. Come. She stops mid-turn. Huh? I don't remember that being installed. Interesting. Hey. Oh, well, aren't you two rambunctious? Well played. Nice. Nice. I love that. I love that. That's so good. Sorry, Elena. Don't be sorry. Being little rascals is what a lot of art is all about. That's cute. Come, it's this way. Start pushing Olivia, following the gallery owner. Olivia motions me to come closer and whispers in my ear. I like her. She's fun, yeah. Elena rounds the corner and clears her throat again. So, Olivia. Yes, ma'am? You say you're looking to be a better artist. Do you mean professionally? Yes, actually. Oh, man. That's wonderful. I'd love to see your work sometime. If it's good enough, we can even feature it here someday. Really? Oh, yes. This place is great. A great way for our local artists to be supported. Why's that? The building in my business is a non-profit, yes? But artists can choose to display their work for commercial purposes. A substantial amount here is for sale, and all the money goes to the artists. A substantial amount? Maybe Olivia would appreciate some memorabilia from today. Wow, that's amazing. I'm definitely interested. Great! I didn't even know there was a place like this. Do you know of the other advantages that could work for you then? Advantages? No, I don't. Gallery owner takes out a small tablet, tapping lightly on the display until she presents a digital flyer to Olivia. Yes, there are several organizations that support disabled artists, from simple connections up to running their own exclusive events. If you want, I could pass your name around to some of the busybodies that tend to show up to poach up and up-and-coming artists. Can't help but cock an eyebrow at her tone or how she used the word poach. Olivia must have thought seemingly as she shook her head. No, thank you. I need to be an artist that's good enough on my own. And I need to be an artist that Idekin would be proud of, without any crutches. I'd be a terrible student if I did. Oh, you knew Idekin? I should have figured. How is he doing these days? Idekin's passed away. Oh, I'm so sorry. My condolences. Was he important to you? Olivia was his student. I understand. I only knew him decades ago. His work was superb. But I didn't know he had an apprentice. Oh, are you his apprentice? Oh, hello. Miss Elena, a moment, please. Abraham, I'm clearly in the middle of... What is it? The shipment is here. They need you to sign right away. Oh, of all the timing, I'm so sorry, you two. This will only take a moment. Yes, Elena. He points down into the room next to us. It's right in there. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be right back, I promise. You good? Yeah, let's go see it. Whoa. I caught up to her. The name on the painting is unmistakable. Brent Idekin, age 19. Alma Mater, St. Hammond High School. And then the painting itself. An elaborate depiction of a dino twisted and warped stylistically. I can't tell if it's mocking or what. And it's part of a set. There's half a dozen of its type on the walls here. Huh. It's the real thing, wow. They're amazing. But what is it? Didn't I tell you on the way over? Ideken's early work was expressionist portraits. He made these when he was just a year older than I am now. Some of these are historical figures. Some are just people he knew personally. A few are just everyman. They're made in a very special way. These portraits show the person distorted in unique ways based on that person's life and Ideken's opinions on them. Huh. Are they? In praise of the people depicted or critical? People would get into arguments over that. If they were satirical caricatures with a little too much effort put into them. Or if these were in praise, showing people's lives as truly a part of them through the brilliant brushwork. But he never said. I wonder why. If you ask me, I think it's both. It's not about how good or bad he wanted to depict people. It's a brutal sincerity and an urge to embrace your flaws and strengths together. People either disregard one or the other in their interpretations. It's like he recreated the proverbial half glass of water. Amazing, right? I think. Honestly, to me, it just looks like some sort of ugly distortions of characters painted in a very skilled way. I like your interpretation. Really deep. Thanks. In all honesty, I don't understand what the purpose of these paintings are. Swirling some colors, yeah, okay. Hey, Olivia, why did you reject Elena's offer earlier? I said already I want to be a good enough artist without that stuff. If I'm Ideken's legacy, I need to live up to his accomplishments. Ideken didn't need any benefits to get where he is, so I shouldn't either. Are you sure? Olivia cocks an eyebrow. It's just a kickstart to your career. It's a safety net. It's a guarantee that later you can live up to his skill. It's a better chance to even surpass his acclaim. But it's not what I want. Ideken passed on what he knew to me. It's not right to take the easy way up. Besides, I don't want to be shoehorned into some niche category simply because I was born into it. And what of your own legacy eventually? What happens if you can't find another big break like that? You wouldn't be able to pass on what he taught you to somebody else. Isn't that scary? It's terrifying. The word shook as she said that. You make a good point, but... Olivia's eyes look at Ideken's name on the wall, which seems to fill her with courage. For now, I'll just think about it, alright? That's so much more wholesome. Loud clicking of heels causes Olivia and I to look toward the entrance of the room. Did you two find it? Oh, excellent! Yes, Zaleno, we found it. Ah, I just love this set. Who doesn't love a good bit of critical analysis? Did you get what you wanted? Yes, I think I did. I needed to see the real thing. Thanks, Elena. Of course. I'm glad to help. Is there anything else you needed? Actually, Elena. Is this set for sale? The set here? Now to think about it, it was. Although the piece was pretty high, I think he only wanted the money if it were really substantial. If you two know him, I could lower it for you to be something more reasonable. I think he would want that. I think it'd be nice to get at least one for Olivia. Inko! Huh? She tugs at my sleeve. No, please don't. They're right where they need to be. Oh, that's good, yeah. But you just said everyone else doesn't get it. Even so, I want it to stay here where everyone can see it. I could never keep it to myself, like it's some kind of personal keepsake. Please, Inko, don't. Okay. Sorry, just thought you'd appreciate it. Thanks for thinking of me, but no. That's sweet, though. Like, that is sweet. It's like, it was a sweet gesture from Inko's perspective. Like, it was really nice, like, and I'll buy one for you. And Olivia's like, no, better here, but thank you. How much longer will these stay up? Oh, indefinitely, probably. People do really like the work. They just can't afford it. I suppose if someone does buy it now, his next of kin would get the money. I should contact them to make sure that that sort of thing is arranged, just in case. Sorry for getting emotional right there. No, not at all. I think that mindset is very noble of you. Well, I have other things to attend to, if you'll excuse me. Thank you for your visit. Please let me know if there's anything else you need. As the owner starts walking away, Olivia squeezes my hand. Within her silver eyes, I can see Olivia's thoughts at war with one another. Elena? She stops and turns again. Yes? You asked before if I was Idacon's apprentice? Oh, yes, and that, and then I got cut off, my bad. Are you? I am. Elena gives a warm smile. Then I expect big things from you. Ah! Say, wanna go snag some of the little sandwiches they had at the front? Sure, you drive. With a nod, we exit the room and start heading back to the main hall of the gallery. Inko. Hmm? Olivia's head tilts back so she can look me in the eye. Sorry if this wasn't the ideal day. What? No, I'm enjoying it, Olivia. You sure? Absolutely. In fact, I want to see more galleries like this. Just the two of us critiquing fascinating new pieces, giving our honest thoughts. Snapping photos are the best ones. I could definitely picture us going on more dates like this. However, there's also another day I have in mind. Olivia. Yeah? About the winter formal. Yeah? Ah, nice. Do you still want to go with me? I nearly stumble over her now wagging tail. Ah, of course! We are going together. Yes, I know, but I mean... Yes, Inko, I want to go with you. Her eager words send a wave of easiness. Yeah! Through my mind and body, relieving tension that I hadn't even noticed. So it's a date? It's a date. Ah! What are you thinking? I'm trying to put my thoughts together, what I'm going to say for Idacon's memorial. I definitely have all the pieces I need. Just having a hard time stringing them together. How so? Dunno. Just needs to be something that will really do him justice. I need a solid direction. Pass under a few bridges while the thought sits. What do you think? What do you think? The direction? In that case, I think I have a few ideas. What I saw today... I saw a lot of you. How Idacon affected you, how his teachings shaped who you are now. That story is amazing. And I know everyone else will love it as much as I do. Yo! There's your angle. Olivia doesn't respond, but I feel her humming to herself again. Maybe. That is a good point. What if people don't get it, though? I'm unsure still. No, the more I think about it, the more I think that needs to be the big thing. After all, who was closer to him than you? Even you say you're his apprentice. Doesn't that mean you're the end result of his life's work? Let his work live on through you. I'm sure he'd love that. She smiles to herself. Yeah, I think you're right. Thanks, this really helped. Glad to be of service. Where's Vinny when I need him? Vinny's with his karate team. They're having a big sleepover. Okay, so Vinny's not here. Okay. Not risking our little rascal messing up someone's outfit before their big night. Funny you mentioned that. Oh lord, yeah, the idea of acid on my evening gown. I'd just die. Don't worry, Olivia's just getting ready. She's worked on her dress the whole week for it to look perfect. Oh. Okay. So she's gonna be... Okay. Worked on it? You mean she made it herself? More like she helped me in making it for her. Even added her own personal flair to it. Right. So it was a blank canvas before for a reason. Right, okay. Damien shuffles closer to her, her red face coming down closer to him. He whispers something into her ear. And whatever he said makes the lismometer hit 1,000 degrees with an alerted yelp. Oh, damn! Damien Riz! Parents are just grinning as she squirms under their gaze. Don't feel too bad for her, though. This is what she wants, I think. Why are we all staring at the red garden hose? Oh my god, you're talking about... into Olivia's voice and... That's better. Right, okay, do you know what the difference is here? There's a smile. I'm still not about the get-up, but the smile makes a difference. Still not done her hair, though. Oh, wow. Oh, I knew you'd look amazing, Livia, but to go so far... Livia, you look... So many words fill my mind to describe her. I can feel my mouth flapping uselessly as I try to pick one. I look. Gulping in a breath of air, I finally pick. Beautiful. This is so much better. This is so much better, dude. Oh, it's only ending 2. Surely they only get better, right? Sophia said you helped make it. More like she helped me. It is quite vibrant in colour, it's really not. But anyway, something that I've come to realise when it comes to any work Olivia does. So what are we waiting for? Graphics gonna suck like hell. Shouldn't we be getting into Liz's car now? About that. Timing. What the? That'll be our cue. Thank you again for having me, Sophia. Randy. Whoa, awesome! Pristine white limousine parked out front, idles waiting for us. With all the care necessary, one arm snakes behind Olivia's knees and the other around her back. Oh my god, we full on, like, haul her. Oh, that's cute. I lift Olivia from her chair in a princess carry, feeling my legs shaking as I take the final 2 steps. Olivia tucks her head against my neck, her hot breath making my skin tingle pleasantly. Oh! Oh! Finally, I set her down onto the soft leather seat within, right next to the tiny fridge and bar. Smile, man. Looking through the back window, the driver has finished securing her wheelchair in the trunk. He gives me a nod and returns back to the passenger door where Damien is guiding Liz in. Oh wow, it looks even nicer than on the website. Hey, Inky, the bar's free game, right? I throw Damien a thumbs up. All paid for. Inko, we didn't agree. It's fine, Liz. I covered the extra cost. Awesome! Damon's already pulled 2 glass bottles of cola from the tiny fridge. Shh. That was with his tooth. He cracks open a second one with as minimal effort. For you. He waves his bottle over to me in offering. I decline. Leaning over, I manage to snag 2 bottles in the fancy bottle opener. A toast before we get there. To what, though? Crap, didn't think ahead for this. To a good night. And to Idaken's memory. Yeah. Our bottles clink loudly against each other, and we proceed to drink our frothy, caffeinated beverages. Olivia suddenly wraps her hand around mine, drawing my attention away from the sight. Excuse me. Everybody else is going to be so jealous of us. That was the intention. I smile and squeeze Olivia's hand. She squeezes back. Whoa, that's Inko and Olivia. A human dino couple? Cringe. What are you talking about? Holy shit, it's Sisyphus. What? Yeah, you could be on one side of... You could be on both sides of your date. Like, you could be on both sides of your date if you were a Liz. That's hilarious. I love that. Damn! Coming to the party in style, Mito. Olivia looking good, girl. You make that dress yourself? Is it just me, or do Inko and Olivia look kinda cute together? As much as I hate to admit... Wait, the hell am I saying? I'm loving this. After months of feeling regarded as the school's outcast, the spotlight's finally shining on me, and I'm reveling in it. And it feels good knowing that Olivia is getting the attention she rightfully deserves. This is a much better ending. This is ending 2. Olivia? Inko, you made it. Hey. Ignoring Olivia's clipped tone, I smile back at Ben. Of course we did. In a limo, no less. What better way to start off the night? Ben moves a clipboard to Olivia, and she quickly fills in her name. Alright, you guys are good to go. What about Idaken's memorial? Excuse me, I wasn't ever told when I'd be speaking. He hands over a slip of paper to Olivia. We'll be doing it at the end. We want to let everybody enjoy their first night. Wait, their night first. Okay, figured he would have liked it that way. Looking at the sheet over Olivia's shoulder, I see that it's a collection of bullet points related to Idaken's eulogy. Olivia scowls and crumples a sheet into a tiny ball between her palms. Olivia! I have a speech ready, Ben. Look, I know, it's just backup. Just in case, alright? Nothing can go wrong. Ugh. She tosses the balled up paper into a wheelchair compartment. Let's go, Inko. Well, we made it. What do you want to do? I gesture towards the dance floor. Feel like getting jiggy with it? Oh my lord. Olivia gives a wincing smile. I thought you were supposed to be cool. But dancing? I don't want a lot for Chris. Okay. No, I think I'd rather die. Besides, somewhere around here is a room they set up for Ideken. Right, yeah, we should pay respects to him first before anything else. Alright. Olivia's tail guides my wrist as I push us towards one of the exits. Yay! Olivia doesn't seem like she's ready just yet. I'll give her a bit of privacy. I went outside. Look at this. It's just Liz's head. Amazing. I wait outside the memorial room, leaning against the wall. I can see a bit into the main hall from here. The music swapped from festive to proper upbeat dance music. In fact, I'm pretty sure I see... Yep, Liz's head towers over the rest of the students, spinning and bouncing rhythmically just like a metal spring. I'm sure Damien's doing his best to keep up. They must be having a blast, I'm glad. Man, it's still so surreal to even be here. Excuse me, I never thought I would have ended up on a date with someone at an event like this. I've seen all sorts of stuff like that in movies, but to actually experience it gives me the jitters. One big night to make the sparks fly. Olivia touches my hand, using the other to wipe her eyes. Hey, are you ready to go? Yeah, thanks for waiting. Music's changed in the ballroom. Olivia looks over and smiles. Tempting. Very tempting. But, I didn't actually eat lunch today. That's turning into a bad habit. I know, I spent all day writing, reading, rewriting, rereading, on and on. I getcha. Come on, I think I saw where they were serving food. Hells yeah. Food before the dance. Passing through the main hall once more, Olivia's hunched over something. Her phone. I crane my neck around her shoulder to get a better look. Carefully studying pictures she's taken of her written speech. Ah, seeing the room must have renewed her drive. You'll do great, Olivia. I hope so. I have to get this right. If you want, we can find a table first. Then I can get us dinner and give you a bit of extra time if you want. Would you? Yeah, no problem. Thanks. Olivia points me to the table in the corner, furthest away from the commotion. Just like our spot in the lunchroom at school. How about that? You want meat, right? You know it! I'll impress Olivia with the nicest darn-looking meal she's ever seen. That'd be good for soothing her anxious nerves and setting a romantic tone. Taking and balancing a tray on one arm, I consider how best to arrange a full dinner properly. Wait. A video I had recently watched starts replaying in my head. Remember, most important part of high-quality meal is the garnishing. Okay, I'll start here and get some veggies around the plate, edges of the plate. It's framing, like a painting, like in a painting, and then, yeah. Start waiting in line, eyeing the main courses as it slowly moves me forward. There's some decent variety, I can really work with this. Hey, mind if I get in? Bah, Damien! Hey, thanks, don't mind if I do. Can't you wait in line like everyone else? I did, the first time. This is round 3. No use getting annoyed. If he gets beat up in the parking lot later, it's his own problem. Right, so how's your night going? Going well. Olivia and I are having a great time so far. Hey, that's great. Liz and I have been dancing like crazy. It's a blast. Gotta say, I'm happy for you. Sorry for being unsure earlier when you two first became an item. Looks like I was definitely completely off the mark. Don't sweat it, man. Yeah. Got 2 plates for yourself, I see. Smart. I should have done that. No, one's for Olivia. He cocks an eyebrow. You sure? Yeah, I'm gonna put everything into prettying it up. That's her before food, son. It is now. I know what I'm doing. We're finally at the front of the line. I start carefully picking out the best cuts and strips of the various meats on display. I saw a guide on this once. It'll end up crazy romantic. Romantic, huh? He likes turkey more than duck. I drop the roasted mallard with the tongs and grab the preferred bird. Nice. If you say so. I'm sure it'll be fine then. Ta-da! I slide Olivia's tray before her. A part of me is irked that she'd have her elbows on the table, even resting her head in her hands. Sheesh, Ingo, you took so long. I thought you were going to bring back, like, an entire cow or something. She smiles and rolls her eyes when she sees the tray. Very funny. Come on, where's the real one? Oh, no. Aw. The smile fades. This is it? Were the lines really that bad? What do you mean? Oh, no. Like, were there a lot of people? There's barely anything on the plate. What's she talking about? There's a cut of rare cooked filet mignon and turkey breast with scallions and asparagus, plus some slices of salmon sashimi on the side. All properly garnished, of course. My plate is exactly the same. And while it looks and smells delicious... Did I mess up? Yeah, line's out the door. I'll run back for seconds. Hopefully it'll clear up when we finish this. I'm sorry, I tried to arrange it nice, like we were at a fancy restaurant. She nods and stabs a fork through a piece of salmon. Well, I appreciate the thought. It does look pretty. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Once more recalling proper etiquette, I slice my own steak into tiny morsels, savoring each small bite of succulent meat. Olivia doesn't look as enthusiastic about the meal as I do. I always believe that presentation helps elevate the flavor of food, but the sight of Olivia picking hers apart with a look of disinterest leaves a sour taste in my mouth. Well, yeah, because up until now you've failed to you failed to understand your own girlfriend here. That's all that comes down to.
Good evening, you two.
Mr. Ferris, wow, I haven't seen him since he gave us the bad news. Glances over at Olivia. That's right, he had to tell her too. So he's probably here to check up on us. He's seated down with a heaping plate of dinner. Olivia looks up from her plate longingly at it. Oh, hey, Mr. Ferris. Dang, nice outfit. It isn't. Actually, I never really commented on it before, but he has actually got some drip, I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you, I actually picked it out myself.
Wow, you're getting some fine taste.
That means a lot, thank you.
Are you chaperoning?
I am. Although it'd be more accurate to say, ATF. No, knock, maybe.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Turns out when you organize an event with 100 teenagers, some of them decide it's not enough to try to bring their own fun. I've lost count of how many brand new flasks I've confiscated. Between you and I, the other staff plan on making sure it all doesn't go to waste after the party's over.
Oh, brother. So people are bringing alcohol and the teachers are stealing it so that they can have it later? Based. Fuck yeah, I want to be a teacher now. Just so I can go to these events, confiscate alcohol, and just get fucking wasted with other teachers. That sounds fun.
Taking a short break for my own meal, and I saw you two hidden away here in the corner. So how goes it? Is the night treating you well?
Yeah, we're having fun. It's going good. I'm just trying to memorize my memorial speech for later.
Of course, I should have guessed.
The whale man proceeds to bite into... Oh, Damien was right. It's hard to watch.
Last I saw you two, it was a terrible occasion, so I'm glad to see that both of you have bounced back.
Thanks.
That is a pretty stern look you have there, Olivia.
It's nothing.
Listen, don't worry about your speech. I'm sure it will be great. No need to overwork yourself. Relax a little. It should be a fun night, not a stressful one.
You're right. Yeah, Olivia, don't worry too much about memorizing a script. You should speak from the heart. If anybody knows how to pay respects to Idacon, it's you. Yeah, that's kind of the problem. Nobody else here would understand most of what I wanted to say. They don't know Idacon like I did. How am I supposed to summarize everything he meant to me in 5 minutes? Have some faith, Olivia. People will understand when you speak from the heart. Yeah, sure. Inko's right, Olivia. People are genuinely empathetic. Yeah, empathetic after all. Huh? It's Ben. Yeah, cool. Follow the source of the voice, spotting Ben as he approaches the table with a wide smile. Everybody's experienced loss, Olivia. You'd be surprised just how much they'll understand. Oh. Okay, as Ben takes a seat, Olivia doesn't look happy. In fact, she looks noticeably more upset than she did 5 seconds ago.
Good evening, Benjamin. You've done a bang-up job organizing tonight.
The design of it wasn't all me. The student council all worked together. Of course, a lot of the decorations are just reused from year to year as well. Ben skillfully forks several vegetables into another one bite. He seems content that Olivia's actually tolerating his presence. If I may be a bit open here, I want to thank you guys for being here. I'm so relieved this is all going off without a hitch. I've been crazy nervous myself that things wouldn't go well. Like, oh, excuse me, God, that came out of nowhere. Like, if I mess up, I may as well spit on his grave too. Those kinds of thoughts plagued me the entire time as I worked on this.
Why is that?
Because Mr. Idacon was the best teacher. The table is shaking under my wrists. Looking over, I notice how Olivia's free hand clutches the edge of the table tightly. Honestly, I loved his classes the most. He really had a way with teaching. Something in his tone, I can't help but note how all of his words of praise for our teacher simply angered Olivia. Yeah, he went above and beyond. He was really inspirational. Olivia grunts her own agreement. She's really gripping the table's edge, like she's trying to snap it in two. So I'm just really glad I'm doing Idacon proud. Feel like I really got him, you know? Uh-oh. So, oh right, this is the Ben loses his fucking head ending. Right. So we murder Ben. Good. Good to know. Good to know. I see why this ending isn't the perfect ending, because Ben gets fucking mauled. God, you know what? I'm not doing this. Inko, we're dancing. my girlfriend grabs my arm and starts dragging me from the table. Olivia, what's wrong? Through grit teeth, she responds roughly. Just feeling that holiday spirit, Inko. Okay. The nerve. What does he know? Just trying to make himself feel better. I can feel the tension within Olivia through her tail squeezing roughly around my wrist. Tension that melts away from her when a gentle stroke of my thumb runs over the scaly appendage. Olivia's breath leaves her slowly, the exhale seeming to take all of her frustration with it as she slows down. And once it's all gone, her body goes slack. Ah, that's better. I have to actually catch her tail before it hits the floor, and I earn an appreciative smile from her before we continue towards the dance floor. Eventually, enough students are displaced, and we have a section of the floor to ourselves. I only just now realize the situation I'm in. Good news, I do in fact know how to dance. Several years of tagging along to business parties made sure of that. Bad news, I do not know how to bust it down epic style. Even as a quirked up human with a little bit of swagger, I'm not goated with the swords. Oh, it's so cute. Don't tell me you're too refined to do even this, rich boy. Wow. I'm messing with you. Yeah, I know you're not. You're just a dork. It doesn't take long to match your rhythm. As we dance, her small smile slowly evolves into a radiant grin. Her annoyance after that dinner is completely gone, a thing of the past. Even when the song ends and a new one starts, we seamlessly bridge into the new rhythm. Everything else fades away until it's simply us, lost to time and the world, and caught up in the music now. Eventually the track swaps over to a slower tempo. Olivia takes the cue to check the time on her phone. Oh man, it's about time. She shows me, 9:20. We still have time. Olivia shakes her head. Not much. I need to prepare. Ah, but the music just got good. I was wanting to show... Sorry, I can't, Inko. I really need to make sure it goes well. Be here for me, please. Okay, I understand. Thank you. Olivia takes both my hands in hers, weaving our fingers together tightly. I can feel her pulse beat through our linked hands, and she must be feeling mine too. That's so sweet. Her eyes close slowly, and I can feel her heartbeat slowly fall in line with mine. Oh, that's beautiful. Finally, she gently lets go. Turns her wheelchair and starts off in another direction, not breaking eye contact until she's nearly lost in the crowd. Good evening, everyone. I hope you've all had a wonderful night. The remaining chatter gets quieter. Thank you all for coming to tonight's event. I'm happy to see so many participate in one of St. Hammond's oldest traditions, although this year we have cut it just a bit short for a special occasion. As you all know, earlier this year we lost one of our most beloved teachers at St. Hammond. Idacon taught for many years and gave his all to helping his students learn. So we have a few words of service we've prepared to send the night off. First, we'll be hearing from our Student Council President, Benjamin McKnight. Ugh. Ben approaches from offstage, graciously taking Scalar's position in front of the microphone. Bit of polite applause, and Principal Scalar moves back. I notice a few students already leaving out the back door. Bricks. Well, whatever. Thank you, Principal Scalar. When I learned of Mr. Idacon's passing, my whole world seemed to just break. I had known him for 4 years, but in that time he had become a very important person in my life. He was a mentor figure to me, someone who guided, and though Ben spoke passionately, he prattled. The student council president made his point, and then some, like he didn't want to stop talking. Olivia moves into the spotlight with a look of determination on her face. Yeah, go girl! She takes a moment, breathing deeply before scanning over everyone still inside the room. I flash her a thumbs up, though I don't know if she can see me under that bright light. Finally, she brings the mic to her mouth and begins. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Hello, my name is Olivia Halford. Many of you know of me, the quiet girl in a wheelchair at school. But for the longest time, Idacon was the only person to actually show he cared. The only teacher to truly teach me, the only one to really reach out. In a dark, lonely world where I thought I was all alone, he was there for me. I nod along as Olivia talks, absorbing her genuine words. That's part of why I asked to talk today. I can't hope to say I was his favorite student, but he was definitely my favorite teacher. From a child, I always had a passion for art, and I've had many teachers through the years learning. After so long, I just had the impression none of them actually liked art. Rather, to them, it's another subject to teach to equally disinterested students for throwaway grades. But I can say none of them went above and beyond the way he did for his students. She takes a pause to catch her breath, and I notice her eyes still half-lidded as she peers left and right. That spotlight must be poorly angled. It looks to be aimed right at her eyes. Ideken was one of the best, and he was taken from us too soon. But he does live on, through the students that he really did teach. That's how he taught, giving it his all, not getting discouraged by apathetic classes of ungrateful, unwilling students. If just one student was there to learn, he would teach them all he knew. And I'm honored to have been that for him. There's some whispers around me, and I notice more and more some of the peers are quietly speaking during her speech. I wave my arm silently pleading she notices me. Sadly, because of that damn spotlight, Olivia cannot take my hint to reel her speech back on course. In his prime, he was known for his portrait work. Controversial as his efforts were, there was no denying his skill. And though I don't do portraits so often, and though I'm not as skilled as him yet, someone like me was able to win an art contest in just months of his class. Teaching like that takes serious talent and a serious heart. And through his efforts and those he's affected, he'll live on. I'll continue to make great work. I'll continue to do his name justice and carry his torch. As his apprentice. That's what he deserves most. Thank you and have a good night. Silence. A bit more polite clapping, but also some murmurs from the crowd. She alright? That's it? Did she just say we were ungrateful and unwilling? No, that isn't what I meant. Oh no. Murmurs grow into chatter. Olivia looks my way, confusion etched in her features. That's it? That's the whole speech? I don't know who said it, but it was said with an angry tone. That was just a cheap puff piece about yourself. That one was hurtful. No, of course not. Olivia's hands fumble for something. The chatter is growing louder as Olivia pulls a small white ball from her chair's storage compartment. Yeah. The hands shake, the sound of paper crumpling coming from the speakers. Oh no. Ben's notes. To continue, Ideken was an important member of the community, and... oh my god, that really was the whole thing. Oh my god. Are you serious? How insulting to Ideken. You should be ashamed. Woman moment. My mind is scrambling. What can I even do? The damage has been done. No, it's fine. So long as Olivia calms down and she can have a good comeback. I gotta do something. You're doing great, Olivia. Keep it coming. Oh no. Why did I have to say that? Oh god. She instantly rips the paper in two. Uh-oh. Who was that? Are you mocking me? Oh. What is wrong with all of you? Shit, that isn't what I meant. Principal rushes on stage. Olivia bats her arm away. No, let go of me. Okay. Vicious growl permeates through her clenched teeth. Silver eyes glare daggers at every person still in the room, shouting back at her. Enraged, she smashes the paper in her hands back into a ball and chucks it into the crowd. Fuck you all! None of you knew him like I did. Ideken meant more to me than anyone fucking else. I mean, a lot of that was an onset from Ben as well, because Ben acted like the pretentious prick that, was like, oh, Ideken was my best teacher. He was riding that bandwagon. It's like, Jesus. Olivia, please. The speakers let out a terrifying noise as the microphone is tossed aside. Olivia turns away from the angry crowd, rolling herself off stage and towards a back exit. For a moment, I can see Damien and Liz among the churning sea of bodies. They looked at me with utter confusion and shock. Coming back to my senses, I run out of the hall and chase after Olivia. I catch a glimpse of her turning the corner of the building. Olivia, wait up! Olivia, wait. Fucking hell. Hold on. It takes me a moment to catch my breath. What the hell happened back there? We're by the carport. There's crowds of people exiting the building. Some are waiting by the curb, probably for the valet or some other transportation. Her eyes level on me. Eyes a mixture of anger and pain. Olivia? Olivia? Just blew up out of nowhere at everyone. What's wrong? Olivia's on the brink of tears, her enraged eyes welling up with tears. What? Yeah. Why didn't they get it? What did I do wrong? My teeth rattle painfully as I close my mouth. I poured my heart and soul out to those assholes. And look what happened. Ugh. It's all for nothing. Those freaks. You get it, right, Inko? Yeah, I do. Listen, it's not over. Of course it is. Anakin deserves better than this. What a disgrace. Look, there's a way to make it up. Olivia turns and sniffles a little bit. She's listening. Right now things seem really down, yeah, I know. But the stage is probably still open. I'm sure if I just give the word to Ben or Scalar, they'll continue to, they'll let you continue and you can apologize. Oh my god, shut up. Anakin was wrong. All those assholes, even you, Inko. All they cared about was themselves. Well, I mean, your speech... I took your advice, Inko. Hey, I said tell your story to them. I don't recall saying to make it all about yourself. So sorry on my part. Maybe you should go back and apologize too. Fuck them! Why should I? Because it'll make you look bad if you don't. Like I give two shits about what they think of me. Well, I give two shits because it's going to make me look bad. Oh. As if that's all that matters. Oh, Inko. I really shouldn't have said that. No fucking shit. But I'm right, though, aren't I? Are you seriously making this about you? It's not about me, but I'm trying to help you, so it affects me. I mean, fair point, I guess. She tries to yell something, but her voice cracks and breaks into a miserable growl. I watch as tears begin to stream from her, still vicious eyes. Come on, Olivia. That's all I've ever wanted to do. Well, maybe. I don't want you to help. Right, okay, so this is why, yeah, because we've given her, like, all of the, yeah. We've given her so much confidence now, or, like, we've given her all of Olivia's points, you know, that she doesn't feel like she needs us at all, or anyone else. I think that's the difference. It's the selfish ending. You don't really want that, do you? How do you know? You think you understand me? That you have me all figured out? That you know what I want? Fuck you, Inko. A hollow feeling resonates through me. She doesn't mean that. Can she? Look, Olivia, why don't we just go back home? We can talk about this, and maybe on Monday you can... Yeah, I think I'm going to go home. Yeah, let me call... No, I'm going home alone. Seriously? Yeah, it's over. Over? What do you mean, over? She turns her chair away from me, rolling herself down the sidewalk away from the venue. You can't walk home alone. Olivia, listen... Ooh. Snap, that sound is unmistakable. I nearly just lost my hand. Oh, she's actually... Whoa. Fuck off. Damn. I want to follow after. Desperately try and reason with her, but... my legs refuse to move. A part of me forces myself to watch Olivia as she slowly moves down the sidewalk. That wail was the last thing I heard from her that night, though at times her haunting cry resurfaces in my memories, returning to tear at my heart without remorse, with no reason or warning as to why. Yeah, alone. I'm afraid. I want to see her. I would find myself looking at my phone's messenger app, eyes glancing over to the old pictures and messages I was sent. All those doodles she'd sent that meant nothing to her now that meant the world to me. Oh, fingers tapping the digital keys with whatever words I thought, asking her if she was okay, asking if I could see her, asking for forgiveness, only for the words to vanish as my thumb held down the delete key. Yeah. Breathe in, breathe out, tap. Hey. You just say hey. That's all you say. I did it at last. My heart thumps roughly as immediately after I see the typing animation on my screen. Hey. Oh, she actually says hey. My thumbs want to mash away wildly on the keys, write out an infinite number of things that just fly off to the forefront of my mind, but I hold off and think, till finally I decide. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas Eve. Right, Eve. I lost track of time. Same. Interesting. What have you been doing? Okay, we're still talking. Okay, in the most literal sense of the word, nothing. Nothing really, you. Dealing with Vinny. Decorating for tomorrow. Sounds fun. Yeah, fun. Included a drawn guts looking depressed, and a strange sensation overtook my face. It was my smile. I'd forgotten what it felt like to smile in only just a week. So, you still by yourself? Yeah. My fingers had moved without me realizing. Before I could explain, I saw Olivia typing a reply and held myself. That sucks. Your parents suck. I know. Another rough thump of my heart rattled in my house. In my chest. Listen. I thought about that night. And I'm sorry for what I said. I fucked up, Olivia. Please take me back. Oh, okay. Wait a few seconds, no response. Was it too much? Too little? Give her a minute. She's not going to respond instantly. Like, you know, something like that doesn't have an immediate answer, right? I let my phone fall onto my chest and rub my eyes. Idiot. Bzz. Yeah. Okay. I'll give it another shot. Yay! I jerk up straight. Oh, thank you, Raptor Jesus. I swear I'm going to church every day Sunday from now on. Thank you. Can I come over tomorrow? There's no one here. No. You probably shouldn't. There's a pause between her replies time during which I feel my breath leaving me and my heart slow in its beating. That came out bad. Look, I'm mostly over what happened between us. But it still hurt. I need some extra time. Don't want to make things awkward. You know? Some of that squeezing feeling is back. I really jacked myself? I've never heard anyone say that as a statement, but okay, didn't I? I guess I deserve it. If this is my price to pay. Yeah, alright. See you at school? Sure. It's something, okay? The rest of the school year seemed more like a formality, and instead I'd put my efforts on just being there for Olivia. After all, it was just us two versus the world once we graduated. Whoa! Another day of work. Oh! Another walk home through the shit show that is urban rush hour. I sigh as several car horns continue to blare at each other through the reckless abandon. At least it's Friday. The words linger in the air as a faint evening breeze washes over me. Experience has taught me that walking home from my office building is faster than trying to drive through this mess. I briefly stopped to observe the source of this massive build-up. They've been doing construction on this intersection for the last 3 months. Damn it, I'm off work early today. Something about corporate reorganization, though that's usually, code for downsizing. At least I'll get to see Olivia in her prime. We're always so busy these days, but tonight can be special. I don't even remember that last time we hang out together for date night, so she's sure to love a nice dinner date. It'll be like old times. Olivia had spoken with Elena, and they'd come to some agreement to start producing and selling her work at Elena's gallery. Oh, wow, nice. And over the years, that arrangement changed as Olivia became a part-time assistant to Elena. It's a nice gig, but it doesn't pay the most. Of course, it's just until her career really takes off. After that, it's beachfront life for both of us. If the schedule she gave me is right, Olivia should be showcasing her work right about now. I approach her slowly to overhear the conversation, trying to not interrupt. You've made several comments earlier in this interview about your inspiration for your latest work. Do you want to elaborate on this? She's holding a tablet, tapping away as she speaks. A journalist, then. Whoa! Yes, I can. God, Olivia looks really hippie. I don't know if I like her new look. Maybe it's fine. I mean, I don't know. If I'm bound to a chair all day, I'd like to wear something a bit more comfortable like that. No, I dig it. No, it's okay. I like it. Recently, I've been looking a lot more into warmer tones. My usual palette favored cool tones that were evocative of evening theming, but for this series, I wanted to tackle what comes after the nighttime vistas. At least from daybreak to noon. Olivia finally notices my presence and turns her head to me. Inko, did something happen? What are you doing over here? I wanted to surprise you. Well, that's nice. Is he your husband, Miss Halford? Oh, no, we're just dating. Do you mind if I got some comments? Giorono, well, what a journalist name, damn. Some comments from him as well? It might be useful. I don't know. I guess it'll be fine. Excellent. The woman turns to me, pushing her tablet well within my personal bubble. Miss Halford said you're Incognito. Yeah, okay. We've been an item for 3 years now. 3 years? Since high school, then? Yes, we met and started dating our senior year together. So what, they're only 21? Yeah, they're only 21. Right, okay. Alright, sure, okay. So since you've been with her for a while, you must be very familiar with her process as well. I'd say so, yes. What could you tell me about Olivia's presence in the art world, then? Her work really stands out, yet her pieces aren't that widespread. Well, I can see Olivia's head shaking. It's a personal talk we've had more and more of often these years. The tablet pushes further into my space, urging me to speak. It's not that Olivia doesn't want her work to spread. It's just the majority of people that approach her have been from varying advocacy organizations for disabled individuals. Oh no, she's not happy about that. I don't see how that would be a problem. It isn't, honestly, but... Oh, Jesus fuck. Before I can continue, Olivia forces herself between the journalist and I. I think that's enough for now. Oh, Jesus. The reporter reluctantly nods, politely excusing herself in the presence of Olivia's Leah. Look, Olivia pulls me aside and around a corner, whispering angrily. What are you doing? I've told you time and time again, I'm not doing it that way. Oh, can I get Okay, sorry. You shouldn't even be here. Shouldn't you be at work? I gotta go home early today, relax. I wanted to see you. Gentle puff of air slips from her lips. Thanks. Hey, we haven't been somewhere in forever. Now that I have some time off, would you want to have some dinner someplace nice tonight? You seem stressed. Olivia, untenses herself a little. Dinner? Wow, I guess it has been a long while. Yeah, I think I'd like that. Great. Anywhere in mind you'd like to go? She closes her eyes in contemplation. No, nothing in particular. I'd be glad to relax a bit wherever. All right. You getting off work at the same time today? Yep, 5 p.m. Look, this interview's really important. This gal's from a pretty major publication. I can't have this go wrong, all right? I really think this is my big chance. I get the idea. All right. Okay. Just relax, okay? You're doing great with the interview. Thanks. You'll do great, and tonight we can celebrate. Yeah. All right, you should go. I'm going. On my way out, I have a wait back at the confused journalist while Olivia rolls back her direction to finish the interview. Nice. Walk home with a bit more pep in my step. Man, I really need this date too. I'm getting butterflies again. It's a little after 5. She'll probably be here in 10 minutes or so. Okay, never mind. I haven't actually decided where I'll take her. It's got to be barbecue. Somewhere like, man, we've been living here for ages and I don't actually know where anything is. My phone's old proprietary map boots, and I check around for restaurants within walking distance. Handful falafel, looks great. Herbivore themed, so can't. That means there must be a quick check of search settings confirms it. Only carnivore locations. There we go, a refined list of nearby locations. One in particular is marked as new. Simone's. Just opened a few months ago, and it looks pretty neat. Look at their website, I see they have some available tables for tonight, and the menu looks exquisite. Alright, that decides it. I checked the time, 5:15. Should have figured the foot traffic would have been bad today. It's Friday after all. Olivia should be here any minute. Ooh, does she not come home? Man, is it that bad? I should check up on her. Interview over? No response. Is it still going on then? Jeez, I'm starting to get worried. A bit starts gathering in your gut, or are you just hungry? No, I'm not eating before a date. Come on, Olivia, get home already. That's it. I'll just call her. If it interrupts the interview, it interrupts the interview. I'll find Olivia as a contact, and please leave your message after the shit. Oh, come on, is her phone off? Man. I guess a sandwich wouldn't hurt. My knees pop when I stand. Guess I was sitting a while. While I busy myself with sandwich crafting, I can feel my worries bubble further. Maybe I should just go back to the gallery. No, if she left, it'd be way too easy for us to just pass each other. If, with nothing else to do, I flip on the TV, there's a new documentary series about that'll fill the noise nicely. I hardly pay attention to it, just getting bites into my little sandwich until it's all gone. Guilt pangs me, but what else was I supposed to do? I sigh and look out the window, outside the unmistakable wail of an ambulance. No, of course not. That'd be stupid. Quit worrying. You alright? Dang it, Olivia. I can't have the... Can't this have waited just one day? Ugh. What am I thinking? Knock that off me. Just need to have some faith. I'm getting worked up for nothing, and we can laugh about it over dinner tonight. Yeah, I'm just worrying over nothing. I'll just sit back and relax until Olivia arrives. Jesus. Holy crap. Flip her around on the couch. Whoa. Fuck. From the loud thumping, I can already guess. He's not happy. Olivia's tail stands loudly on the floor in frustration as she wheels herself into our living room. Olivia, what happened? I was getting worried. I was at the damn interview. For hours. A fucking reporter. Holy shit. I need to punch something. Your interview didn't go well? What do you think? Olivia stops herself and exhales deeply. Oh god, the music as well. Sorry, no. No, it didn't. She loved my work. We were right there, ready to make this happen. Then she shows me her notes. You know what they said? Differently abled, passionately enabled. I tell her to drop the angle, and she says she's not interested in the article otherwise. She was just there to make her shitty little story about the disabled artist to ride my situation to stardom. She tries to say it's mutually beneficial. So for hours, I'm trying to keep the conversation going, to show her my process. Anything to get her to just say yes. I was right there, Inko. Right there. All I needed to hear was a yes. For once. God, why does nobody get it? It was all for nothing. Now I just... Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm sorry I'm late. We can go on the date thing now. I'm hungry. Everything's closed, Olivia. Fucking fantastic. None of this would have happened if she'd just done it. Now I look like a desperate idiot. I'm still stuck at this place, making barely above minimum wage, and I don't even get the date. God, I'm just doomed to mediocrity forever. If it matters that much, maybe you should just accept it. Ooh. Didn't mean to mumble that. I hope Olivia doesn't notice. She noticed. What the fuck was that? Give me a chance to change what I said. I've gotten a few of those over the years, whenever I broke some unspoken rule of hers. This is my only early day in a while. The first time in years I could have felt like a boyfriend for once. Something boils over. No. No. No, no, no. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I can't bring myself to say anything more. I just sit in silence while Olivia starts tensing up. What does that mean? You're supposed to support me. We're here for each other. That's what this is all for. I have been supporting you, Olivia. I love you. Then why? The breathing is getting heavier. I see her claws poking out, pressing into her armrests. Those scared me once. She won't use them. Olivia, listen to me. This is the first time in years that I could have taken you out on a date. That we could have gone anywhere we wanted to. And we would have. We would have been back by now, having fun. And it was spent on even more this stupid, stubborn nonsense. It's aghast. Who are you? I'm the guy that's had to deal with this crap for 3 years now. I like you, Olivia. I love you. I want to do stuff with you. Can't you make it easy to deal with you? Oh, like you would know. Your fucking parents aren't even around. They'd rather get shit-faced every night than deal with you once. That was a bit mean. My parents didn't abandon me to some other's poor family to raise instead. Her brow furrows and her eyes widen. Before I can bother feeling guilty about that statement, she roars. How could you know the situation I was in, you prick? And I'm just trying to make my shitty situation not shit. It wouldn't be that way if you didn't demand everyone else play by your rules. You're no different than those so-called phonies that abuse their disability, except you're broke. Damn. Oh my fucking god, is it so much to ask for one person who gets it? Am I the insane one here? Oh no. Angry blush and cry. I don't need you turning on me too, you spineless sack of shit. Is it really just the entire world conspiring against me to make sure I'm painting under a bridge with condiments and shit within the next few years?
Is it so much to ask for one fucking person to not just use me to climb the social ladder? If you're if you're so concerned about it, then let them. It's been 3 damn years, Olivia. Face it, your career isn't not taking off because you refuse to let anyone actually see it. Because you're so hung out about your stupid wheelchair. Fuck you, use a sack of shit, skinny. Oh. Oh. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Shit. That was too far. What's happened to us? We stand motionless, just staring at the carnage of the vase. The water leaks across the tile. The flowers, a birthday gift from me to her, lay withered on the floor in pieces. Olivia finally meets my eyes. Her expression is a horrid mix of shock and remorse. The fire has died, all heat is gone. In its place is simply 2 burnt-out individuals and the reality that we'd ignored for so long. Her head falls and she rolls away to the office room where we'd turned into a studio. Its door creaks slowly before shutting softly. Grabbing a towel from the kitchen, I tried to carefully collect the broken pieces of the vase. Not carefully enough, though, as my palm is cut on the jagged edge. I set the damaged flowers in the sink, since there's a chance some of them can be saved. The vase is a lost cause, though. As I look at it, I feel. The sound of sniffling reaches my ears, and I look at the closed studio door. An idea comes to mind. There's one last undamaged tulip there. I could take it to her and apologize for my harsh words. Maybe she'd even apologize too. Maybe. But I don't even know anymore. Setting the last living flower into a cup, I fill it with some water. It looks horrible. Petals are damaged. The stem is bent. Some of my blood is mixed with the water, making it look disgusting. If it were a picture, it'd be the perfect representation of us right now. But I gave that up. Oh, interesting. Yeah. In the last one, Olivia gave up painting, and we've given up photography. I gave up a lot of things for Olivia. Like she doesn't even understand that, though. I placed the glass where the vase once was, and lay down on the couch once more. This is our life now. This has been our life for so long. And I don't know where this life is going to take us. And it's with that final horrifying thought that I drift into a dreamless sleep. Ah, interesting. Not gonna lie, I didn't hate that. I quite like that. That was a nice ending. It was a good, well-told story. Was that one? Like that one felt conclusive and like a lovely story. Nothing was, nothing felt completely out of place or unreasonable. First one did a bit, and I think that's just mainly because nothing kind of led to that very nicely. They tried to wrap everything up too quickly for that one ending. That's all, It's way better than the first one, and they were alone together, away from any friends. Yeah, it's not perfect, obviously, but I did like that. That was nice enough, right?